So things to do in the 77494 zip code. Well, for this one, folks, again, West Katy, okay? Here is the West Park Tollway right there, and there's I-10. So you're in West Katy. Here's Fulshire, predominantly residential, but don't want to really go into the Katy stuff. I know we've talked about this in other zip codes because there's other two predominant zip codes in Katy, 77450 and 77493. Pretty cool background about Katy. There is Old Town Katy, which is actually north of I-10. I haven't covered in the other two videos, but Old Town Katy is a really, really, really kind of has so much charm and character. It's an older city. I know there's a railroad museum there, and it just is a small town. It's kind of what it was like in the 70s, 80s, and 90s before it became this huge master plan community, big time city for all of the suburbs, or for all the Houston people that wanted to move out to the burbs. But anyway, so back to 77494. Let's show you right here on Google Earth. Again, Old Town Katy is right here. This is what we consider Old Town Katy. It has so much charm. It's really cool. Technically, I think 77494 cuts off at I-10, but whatever. Wanted to bring it up. And also, one of the craziest and coolest Buc-ee's, which is, if you're from Texas or ever heard of Buc-ee's, go get you some beef jerky. Go get you some stuff. You can spend an hour in there shopping. It's crazy. It's not even a gas station. It's like a little mall. And I believe it's somewhere around here. And there's an In-N-Out burger too. So anyway, you get a little bit of flavor from a lot of the different states. I know In-N-Out's more of a California thing. All my friends in Cali, In-N-Out's a big deal to them, and I eat there whenever I'm out in the area. So literally the Buc-ee's, because they cater to trucks, you will see I think 120, 130 gas pumps at the Buc-ee's there. For nothing else, just go take a long profile shot of how many different gas pumps there are at the Buc-ee's. Anyway, let me get off. I digress, right? Let me get back to 77494. So as you can see, just you can tell by the road cuts, this is a predominantly residential area. This is Cinco Ranch, okay? So for the most part, it's residential, but there are cool things I did want to highlight. Like for instance, right, when you're near I-10 and Grand Parkway, this is 99. This is the third loop of Houston. So inside Houston is the 610, the inner loop, and then you have Beltway 8, which is the middle loop, and then Grand Parkway is like the big, if you want to take an all-day trip, drive around Grand Parkway all the way around. It'll take you hours and hours. So that's kind of, you can expect that there's going to be some cool stuff to do. Like I said, I believe I mentioned in one other video, but Times Square, bowling, laser tag, drinks, pubs, there's Stars Burger, there's some cool places in here, and that's literally right off the Grand Parkway and really close to I-10 right here. So that's a pretty cool place to go. But for my money, if I'm in the 77494 zip code, here we go. I'm going here. And let's see if we can do a 3D view. It's called La Centerra. This is going to be your main shopping. Okay, go to 3D, dummy. Do a spin around. Okay, I might have just stopped it. So, here is where most of your shopping, it's right here, actually, where all the water is. You're shopping, you're eating. It is just a great place to go hang out. There's some nice shops. It is definitely the thing to do in 77494. There's a ton of food, shopping. Like, you could hang out there all day. There's a Torchy's Taco, and two of my favorite restaurants in all of Katy. Let's go into right quick. Let me show you. Actually, here's La Centerra. It's basically an outdoor mall. There is, let's see if we have, I'm sure there's a shop. Okay, cool. So hopefully I don't get copyright infringement. Okay, let's go ahead and give them credit, lacenterra.com. Okay, it'll have a list of restaurants. It'll have a list of shops. It is very cool, and even like if it's Christmas time, oh, there's one. They knew I was about to go to it, Perry's Steakhouse. But Christmas time's awesome here. World of Beer, another great restaurant that I like. I'll go to that right now since they already ruined my Perry's Steakhouse surprise. Rapport. So Rapport is a restaurant that started in Sugar Land. and they have 4 locations, maybe 5 by now, but it's a Houston thing, and they may have expanded further out now, but it's right on the water. Like, this is one of the tables that's outside, right on the water. It's so scenic, so beautiful. This is literally, this is Cajun Creole. This is seafood. The food is very, very original. There's my buddy Lincoln that founded Rouxpor in Sugar Land. But the food, the seafood, the oyster Rockefeller, the spinach, oysters, like the bisque, the crawfish, bisque, gumbo, everything, Opelousas, the fish, everything is money. If you want seafood, go to the Rouxpor in La Centerra in 77494. If you want to play it safe, go to a steakhouse, like I already showed you. I think I even have a picture of this on my website in the Cinco Ranch neighborhood photos. But Perry's Steakhouse and Grill, amazing. Friday they do pork chop lunch. I think it's like 15, 17 bucks. You get a big pork chop with applesauce, potatoes, whipped potatoes. Their bread is amazing. They have a great menu. They make good cocktails. It's pretty ritzy, pretty upscale, private rooms. There's the pork chop I was talking about. This is famous down here, guys. So, yeah, it's really good. Is tomorrow Friday? Dang it, it's not. Okay, but this is a swankier place that 77494 has. So Perry Steakhouse. If you're not on a budget and you want to impress some people or just enjoy some good food, Perry Steakhouse in La Centerra in 77494. Definitely the place to go. Again, I mentioned this in another video. Technically, this is in Typhoon, Texas is in 77494. Just to give you reference, let's type it in real quick. I think I already have it. Of course I don't. Typhoon, Texas. Yeah. So it's right up against I-10 and Katy Mills Mall. So again, anything that's going to be closer to I-10 and closer to Grand Parkway, again, one of the biggest, what is it called? Brain fart. Bass Pro Shop. One of the biggest Bass Pro Shops all around is right up here on I-10. So if you want to get any fishing poles or hunting stuff or any outdoorsy type stuff, there you go. Indoor climbing, pretty cool stuff. So there's a lot of fun stuff to do. I wouldn't say stuff that you would necessarily like travel from Florida or California or Chicago to fly to the zip code to go do. But if you're in the zip code or you're in Katy or you're in West Houston, there's some cool stuff to do here. Again, let's just check out real quick just to give you an idea how hot it is residentially speaking. Look right here, 77494, active, pending, continue to show. Again, I'm not playing around, only single family. I'm showing you page 3. They show 25 results per page. So this is page 3. And we are already getting pending on number 59. So there's 58 active properties, and the rest of the 306 are pending. So if you're in 77494, you want to hang out, I'm in the area a lot, or you want to get a cup of coffee, or hey, where's Perry's, or where's Rouxpor, where's that badass pork chop you were talking about, text me, call me, I'll guide you in. If there's any other kind of food or anything else you want to do out there, I'll help you out. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do there. And if you want to go see some homes in the area, it's mainly Cinco Ranch. The farther west you go, the newer the construction of the home in 77494, but it's just an awesome area. Schools. People move to this area for schools and proximity to the city. That's 77494. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.